work with multiple files in Vim, these are the two commands you need. It's :E followed by a file name, and then :BN to switch between those two files. And BN stands for buffer next. Hang on to see an example of that in practice. Here I've got a directory structure set up. I have an index.html and a style sheet, and then I have a scripts folder with a JavaScript file in there. So let's open up the index page. Let's say I was in here making some changes and I decided I wanted to work on my style sheet. To do that, it's simply :E followed by styles.css, or I think it was style.css. Yep. And to switch between those two pages, it's simply :BN, which is buffer next. So here I am on the HTML, buffer next, CSS, :BN, buffer next. I'm back on the HTML. Now I can also open up a third file that would be :E followed by. Now that third file was a JavaScript file. It's in a directory called scripts, and it's called index.js. Now I've got three files open. So I'm on my JavaScript. I can do buffer next. That's my HTML. Buffer next. My CSS. Buffer next. Back to my JavaScript. If I do BP, that's buffer previous. That takes me back to the CSS. I can do buffer next on the JavaScript, buffer previous, back on the CSS. So that's how you work with multiple files in Vim. Just a quick recap of the commands. It's :E followed by a file name, and then :BN to switch between the two files, and that stands for buffer next or go to next buffer.